Hey guys, this is Oricon and I'm back with part 3 of my March Madness pickups videos. Now, I said that I was going to do this at the end of March, and it's nearing the end of March, and this may very well be my last pickups video for a while, but I do have another package coming, unfortunately, for my wallet, and we'll see if that arrives in time for part 4. Anyway, let's get right into the stack of games that I have to show. First, I'll start with, let's go ahead and start with my US releases. So, I went and picked up this Patapon and Loco Roco dual pack for a really good price. I got it on Amazon for like $9. Basically, mostly to fill out my order for free shipping, because I also saw that this game, PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, was selling there for $9. So this game must be really bad if they're selling it for $9 with cross-buy and the code for the Vita version. So yeah, I'm not sure what's up with that, but you know, I'm hoping it's not a terrible game. Guess we'll see. And to fill out my rest of the order for free shipping, I have a wish list of stuff that I kind of want but not really, for when I order stuff from Amazon to get free shipping, and this was one of those titles. I've never gotten into the Devil May Cry series, so this is Devil May Cry 1, 2, 3 HD. Okay, so that about does it for the US releases. Now the rest of these are all Japanese imports. We'll start with yet another PSP title. This is Masao Kishin 2. Now curiously, the first Masao Kishin game is on the DS, but there is a PSP version bundled 1 and 2 for the PSP, which I would prefer, but for some bizarre reason 1 and 2 bundled, that version is way expensive. I'm talking like, I think it's 6,000 yen or something like that. So, and yet this just the second one is less than 1,000 yen. So I'm not quite sure what's up with that. So I just settled for getting number 2. And then we'll move on to the DS releases that I've got here. Let me just show you the back for this one. Yeah, I got last time I got Metal Max 4 for the 3DS, so I decided to kind of fill out the rest of the series with Metal Max 2 Reloaded. This is by Kadokawa Games. Here's the back. And Metal Max 3. So the artwork looks really cool on these games, and I'm sure I'll have a blast, so I can't wait to get into these. And these were a pretty decent price, a little over 1,000 yen. I'm sure they'll shoot up in price at some point once they get out of print. So thought I'd kind of fill the rest of the series. I might get the first one sometime on the virtual console. Fortunately, well, the advantage of Region Lock is that that they are not so worried about the buying digital things on the virtual console, so you can use a US credit card to buy things directly off the Japanese digital virtual console / eShop. So it's a little bit too retro for me, but at some point I might go ahead and pick up Metal Max 1. And then now going into the PS3 library, I went ahead and picked up Sora no Kiseki the third. It had dropped down in price to a little over 3,000 yen, so I figured why not, since I've got the rest of them. So now that I've got this one, it kind of fills out the package. I have the first chapter, second chapter over here for the PS3, so picked up the third in the trilogy. And next in my stack of games, I went ahead and picked up Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5. Now, I was kind of conflicted about this because, I mean, I'm really disappointed that they didn't put at least dual audio, because I'm not really interested in hearing, you know, Donald Duck and Disney characters in Japanese voices, but I did really want to get the Japanese audio for the main characters and the main storyline. In this game, I've been waiting for the price to drop forever, and it has not dropped, so I kind of gave up and went ahead and got it for, you know, whatever, 5,000 plus yen, which is unfortunate because the US version is a lot cheaper. And kind of thinking back on it, I might have just settled for the English version, but this is kind of what I ended up getting. And next, since so many people have been talking about it lately, I kind of was tempted to pick up Tales of Symphonia and Unison pack as well. I was kind of expecting something a little bit more than just a regular case, but it's just a regular standard case and it's got 2 games inside. So yeah, nothing much more to say about this. I'm sure you've all heard of it, the game. And then, since I picked up Masao Kishin 2, I went ahead and picked up Masao Kishin 3. Again, really cheap. I don't know if the game sucks or what's going on. I mean, the reviews are pretty mixed overall, but this was under 1,000 yen, so I couldn't resist picking this up. There's the back. Finally, for the PS3, I went ahead and picked up Final Fantasy XIII, the digital content selection. Now, I haven't opened this up yet, but I know what's inside, and it's basically the Ultimate Hits version of Final Fantasy XIII 2, which is kind of, I mean, come on, they couldn't give you the regular first edition when you're kind of buying this big pack, but I guess, you know, that's just the way it goes. And the real meat of this package is it comes with almost all the DLC on a second disc, not some lame voucher code that you can only use once, but actually on disc. You don't have to go online to activate it or anything. And it comes with all the DLC except for kind of 3 of the collaboration DLCs, such as the Assassin's Creed and the Mass Effect costume. So I don't know why I bought this actually. Like I said, the regular game comes with the Ultimate Hits version, and I already actually own this game, you know, the regular version here. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the Ultimate Hits version and put that right back on eBay. So if anyone's interested in a new sealed copy of Final Fantasy XIII 2, the Japanese version, let me know and I'll give you a good price for it. Finally, so that about does it for my PS3. Now I've got a couple of Vita titles here that I got. First one is Demon Gaze. Now this should be coming out in the US here pretty soon. But I went ahead and got the best version because, you know, I'm not too much into these types of games and just wanted to play it and didn't want to pay too much for it. So that's Demon Gaze. Next, since last time I went ahead and picked up Tales of Innocence R, this time I went and got Tales of Hearts R. Now, Dungeon RPG had made some comments that these were inferior in some ways to the DS version, so I might want to try and check the DS versions out sometime. But you know, I like enhanced graphics and whatnot, so I think I'll probably enjoy this title, just like any other Tales title. Next, I got X-Blaze Code Embryo. Now, according to the reviews, this game is probably gonna suck, which is why it was cheap, which is why I got it. But you know, like I said, when I say suck, I always mean what a lot of majority of people might think, and I enjoy a lot of games that a lot of other people don't. So I'm still hoping that this will be an enjoyable experience. It's a visual novel, and apparently has absolutely nothing to do with the BlazBlue series, even though they kind of slapped the name on it. But it was under 3,000 yen, so when I order from Japan, you gotta order in bulk, man. So I gotta pick up whatever looks good, make the most out of shipping. Next, this is a title I've had my eyes on for a while. It's Tokushu Hodobu, and interestingly enough, this is one of rare instances where this Nipponichi has kind of dived into the visual novel market. Yes, it's kind of covered here by the label, but this is made by NIS, and I think it's about some reporting station, and they kind of investigate supernatural events is kind of what the synopsis seems. But there's an anime girl in the front and with some math in the corner, so sounds like something right up my alley. Math and girls. And then finally, I've wanted this title for a while as well, so I kind of broke down and picked it up. This is Zero no Kiseki Evolution, the Vita kind of enhanced version of the PSP version. So now, combined with the other game that I got, I am way behind on these series. So once I finish Trails in the Sky first chapter, second chapter, and then the third over here, then I'll have this guy handy to jump right into the rest of the series. So yeah, obviously a little bit behind on the series, but I'm looking forward to it, and that about does it for part 3 of my March Madness pickups. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.